But I just cracked some hinge.
Oh, that was freaking.
The white thing.
Yeah.
I know. I don't like
Wait.
black no more.
Cause he's getting all the white.
No, I love both.
No, but I know you had a time you were veering away a
You
little
said the
bit.
other day though. The
You
last
veering
time I
away a
saw
little
you, you
bit.
said I don't really like black pages no more.
Hey, yo, you back? The black is back.
Oh, cause he went to Atlanta. Look at you, nigga. You're wicked, son. You're dead ass wicked, bro. No cap.
All right.
You know, once he saw the GBs again, he's
That's crazy, damn man. You be mad wishy washy in a while.
Nah. I'm with both sides.
All right. Tell me how Atlanta was.
There's the colorist.
It's not about that. I don't. No, I do not. Come on.
Nigga, you a fucking
I do not
colorist. Look at
discriminate.
you.
I swear I don't discriminate. I've been cracking all
Every time
melanins.
somebody
Huh?
disagrees on
I've been
our
cracking all
show,
melanins. I'm
I
not
need a
discriminating.
And I know you're not discriminating. I'm just saying, how was Atlanta?
I said, well, fucking beautiful. You know, to really tell you what Atlanta was like, this is the best comparison, the only way I can think of saying it, bro. I thought about this shit when I was out there. I'm like, yo, I don't know how to describe this shit. But you know what it's like? It's that ass like, imagine being on your Instagram, on your explore page, and just a bunch of bad things just scrolling. And you're looking at one like, damn, like, yo, she's OD. And then you go down, there's another one like, damn.
I did see you with a big booty Judy. I know that's your favorite too.
Yes, sir.
On your snap.
She was, I think she was like black and Spanish. She had dreads.
Did she smell good? That's a big thing for me.
I was at Juve, bro. I don't know.
Okay,
It was
okay.
dancing and painting everywhere.
I think
it was messy. It was messy.
He would have definitely remembered her if she didn't smell good.
That's a fact.
No,
That'd be the first
You
thing.
gotta think that they're pouring paint on you.
No, it's Juve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was wild, but she was fine. Like, I'm talking like she didn't have abs, but she almost had abs with a retorted ass, like crazy. You didn't see that shit.
did
That
see
shit was
it.
moving like the ocean.
I was trying to see what abs look
I
like.
had
when she
to
bent
put
over.
it to the side like that. You see that? Y'all see this view, nigga? Just busting.
When nigga know back in the day when it was like 4-2 and he was smacking two butts at the same time.
Thinking back to the good old days, that shit was busting. I was like,
Yo, that's crazy.
I love it here.
No, I love Atlanta too, but like I didn't have that much fun. I did have fun OD, but like it wasn't Juve, so like nigga, how much fun can you really have?
That was just one day though. That was just like
nigga.
that one experience, but everywhere was just like wow,
Bruh.
literally from when you walk outside of your hotel room,
Bro,
when you go back inside of your hotel room.
Polo kept me entertained the whole time.
What?
He kept me. I'm telling you, he kept me entertained the whole weekend. Not just like that last one he sent.
I know. I'm here.
The
I'm
whole
here.
weekend he was
I'm
entertaining
here.
me, and I'm just laughing the whole
He,
time.
and he was militant the whole time.
I know he was chilling the whole
on a
time.
mission. He was on a mission.
Really,
I seen him one time. The whole weekend. The whole
because
time we were there.
he never really liked that. He liked to be chilling and relaxed most of the time. But I know OT,
Boy, it was
the different waters.
It's different. It's
the different waters. Nigga.
like playoff P, the real playoff P. Playoff
Damn.
Polo, man. That boy was active.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
he definitely dropped
Okay.
more buckets than that bum ass nigga Paul George.
Yeah.
Pandemic P.
We don't acknowledge him. Like your brother tweeted me the other day. I only acknowledge one.
Yo, so
playoff
let me ask you. So would you say Atlanta's better or Miami's better?
Atlanta for sure.
Miami is ass,
Damn,
bro. You understand?
sure.
Right?
Like
Nah, Miami's not. ass.
Miami's
Yeah.
Miami's a cool.
Miami's
it's
not
cool.
that
man.
fun.
Miami's
bro.
cool because of the water. The water's lit. Like
Okay, I'm talking about like the party scene, all that shit. I mean, Miami in general. I love Miami. I love being outside. I love being on the beach. But like
yeah,
the club shit is not like that, bro.
nah.
Because they don't have no identity. It's just like a bunch of people from OT trying to party together.
But that's how it is anyway. Like for the whole city,
Right.
like it's like people just move to Miami. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like but
That's why they don't
Atlanta's
really have
like
sports fans. You know what I'm
you
saying?
know you're in Atlanta when you're there.
Okay.
That's facts.
That's not how I would explain it. Miami is like if you want to go to Miami, you're going to Miami to get on yachts, shit. Like New Year's, I want to be in Miami for New Year's because that shit'll be lit. Like imagine
that's different.
looking at the
Okay.
fireworks and shit. Miami, like I feel
Yeah.
like that's what Miami's for. Like
The
shit
aura
like that.
of it, the energy of it.
that energy. But obviously, you can turn up crazy in Miami. Miami has all type of strip clubs, and all type of wild shit. Like it's the South. But in Atlanta. Everyone is moving to Atlanta, the fucking capital of
cheap.
coronavirus, the fucking capital. But everyone's moving to Atlanta because it's dumb cheap and they make all the good music. Like right now, Atlanta's running the country.
I seen
I
you tweet that the
Atlanta's
other day.
breeding, bro.
Without a doubt.
Music.
You hit the trap museum?
What? I went there. The line was ridiculous.
Makes
And
sense.
they're the only place open, but Atlanta's
Probably
really
still
right
serving
now.
pies.
Atlanta's better than Miami. Bro.
Wait, but I saw you say the other day, Gunna. Wait, who's running it? Baby, my fault.
yeah.
Lil Baby said he's running the whole scene right now. That's what you said.
He's yo. I went to Oaks. First of all, hustle. People know how to hustle. Yo, they were charging because the new Lil Baby was going. They upped the price from something light to $200 a person.
Of course.
And if you want to cut the line, it's $300.
What?
Cut the line anyway, so pay $200. But man, in the Oaks, the lineup that night was Lil Baby and Gucci. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's a foul lineup.
Okay. But they were only talking about Lil Baby the whole night. And you know who Gucci is in Atlanta. Like,
Yeah,
you know
right.
who Future is.
Right,
you know who
right.
Young Thug is. But right now, like he said, it's my turn. Like, he got it.
All right, well, I can kind of feel like I can explain how
And he cut his hair.
Why that is because like he cut his hair.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Who?
Baby,
Yeah. He cut
What, he
it.
got like a Caesar?
So, I don't know. He cut it, bro.
he's tweaking. But like I feel like he is doing so well right now because like his genre of kids, like his like that's his like who's listening to Gucci? If you listen to Gucci, you have to be in
A certain
your
age,
30s,
right? Certain age
35
group.
type shit.
Yeah,
Where
demographic
young
is a
kids
little
who are
different.
like 18, 19, 20
I get what you're saying,
are
but
gonna be listening to Baby, and that's where when you're lit, that's who makes you lit because you got to look at the young kids to see
but
what's next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but it's Gucci, man. Like he's responsible for like honestly, right now he's responsible for all Atlanta.
All right,
because
tell me a
put
song.
the Eagles on.
But rap is a young man's sport.
Exactly.
Always.
No,
always
what I'm
gonna be.
saying is like
Like you're saying because of aura of Gucci, but it's like if I'm going to the club and I want to listen to music, I'm not going off of aura because I don't even know any of Gucci's songs that I would be like I'm trying to bump right now.
but we're in Atlanta.
But Baby's from Atlanta,
Right, and so is Gucci.
but
So
he's younger though.
you wouldn't think I get what you're saying, but I'm just saying like Gucci just wasn't really getting acknowledged like that, and that's Gucci. He's literally like at the top of the tree for everything that's going on right now.
That's fast.
He's so
Okay.
it's like Jay-Z going to the in New York. I'm not Gucci's
You're just
not Jay-Z,
saying-
but Gucci's Jay-Z in his respectfully rights and
I make
it's
a
like
better
Jay-Z going
comparison?
to a club in New York where who's popping in New York right now.
No one's better than Jay-Z in New York.
I know, but
talking about young?
Lil Baby's not better than Gucci either. So
Okay,
you know what I mean. But it's like Jay-Z going to a club
He
with
hasn't had
a
the time.
young nigga, and they only talking about the young nigga and not acknowledging Jay-Z.
All right, let me make a comparison real quick.
You know what I
Gucci
mean?
Man is more similar to like Birdman. Like
No.
I'll explain why. Because he kind of like birthed a lot of these artists.
He
Doug,
did.
Wayne,
Migos.
real Migos, a real.
All of
no,
them.
no, I'm talking about Birdman.
Birdman.
Like
Oh,
because he had Doug, he had Wayne, all those niggas. So like when he goes to the club, I'm not thinking like, oh
he
my
didn't
god, I need
birth-
to hit a big time or some shit like that. And Gucci just came with like 4 albums, and you can't. I know myself, I can't tell you a song that I like, and I know that nobody right here can say any song that he made right now in the last 4 albums that he came up with like 2 years ago that are fire.
Yeah,
Well,
you know,
actually, on East Atlanta Santa, I think he has a song called Stutter, and that song is crazy.
It's crazy?
bro. It's fire. No,
But like
no,
every song on Baby's album,
there they go.
his last
No,
one was
they go.
OD.
What's that? My
vouch
turn,
for-
That's
right?
facts.
On my turn. That
My
song with
turn.
Uzi is
Every
crazy. What's
single
that?
song is OD.
Bro.
Commercials? Is it that's what it's called? Commercial? Wait, with Uzi? Yeah, that song gold, bro.
Nah, the
Bro,
best song
every
is
song
fucking-
last shit plot slaps.
Nah, I can't vouch. I don't listen to Gucci like that, but I'm just saying like Lil Baby's really running it right. He's really like it's just I'm just saying like wow like
Nah, he probably
Future,
running it,
Thugger, Gucci, like names like that. Like even his co-star Gunna. Like I just heard Lil Baby all weekend. The Migos I didn't even hear them. Like
Nah, they're not
literally,
making music right
this
now.
is no. I didn't even hear them on the radio. Like oh shit, man. I'm like this is crazy. Like it's just.
I feel
all
him,
Lil
bro. I went to
Baby.
Charlotte last year, and all they played was Da Baby. That's all they played. So
Okay,
I
no,
understand
that's
like
Charlotte,
what
though.
he's saying. No, but I kind of
Yeah.
get like like the Baby ain't been out forever either, but now he's hot. So he's
I just
rocking.
feel like in Atlanta, they take turns on who's the best.
Heck yeah.
Like Migos hasn't dropped something in a minute, and they're kind of like
they're not taking a turn though. This is like they're beefing. With
like
the
it's
they're beefing with the label.
oh yeah.
Yeah, QC. So basically, I think Coach K and P owe the Migos some bread,
Okay.
right, or something like that. There's an issue somewhere.
Yeah.
So obviously, since they're on the label with Lil Baby, because Lil Baby is also signed to
Yeah.
thing, and he's
The Coach K and them.
yeah, to quality control, and I think he's full pockets or whatever the shit with. He's like split. So yeah, so since they're beefing about whatever the bread, Coach K and them are pushing Lil Baby more. Like they're on the same label, so like basically they drown the Migos out. That's what people are forgetting. That's why you're not hearing the Migos. Like they're trying to drown
Do
them
you
out.
think that if the Migos came up with something, it would be better than anything Baby's coming out with?
Racks Too Skinny, play Racks Too Skinny. That shit is OD.
What song's that?
Exactly, it's OD. But the point I'm trying to make is this is how you know like the media shit is crazy. Like QC and Coach K and QC, since they're the head of the label and they have a problem with these other dudes, they put them in a box, and just like that, we forgot about them. And now they're pushing Little Baby, and the Migos are tight about it because now Little Baby has a big head and he really thinks he's better than them. So like they're really beefing on some shit. And on top of that, some shit happened in Atlanta where Offset lost they was playing dice, lost some bread to Little Baby's people and shit, and they almost they forced it on him. And
I did hear that.
chilled out. So like this.
I heard Offset had his little sexual harassment type thing, but like I don't know the details, so I won't speak on it. But like heard a little bit about that too. So it's looks like a little bit of friction. I'll say that.
Yeah, but Atlanta's lit. And another thing, they really support each other out there. Like all they play is Atlanta music,
And that's
like,
why
like they'll play some New York shit, like yo, shout out to Pop,
Yeah.
but they come back to Atlanta, Gucci, like they keep it in like Gucci, Jeezy, Dugga, Baby, Gunna, like they just keep the Migos and just keep it.
I mean,
keep playing that.
they do got like a plethora of stars to actually do that too. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
they got like people they can just be like, oh, let me just take this platinum recording artist and play his shit right now.
Right.
Oh, I'm done with him. Let me just get another one. Boom, just like that.
I mean, New York used to do that back in the day when they were actually good, but like it's more difficult for them to do it now because most of the New York rappers want to sound like Atlanta rappers. So it's like, why would I go to a New York rapper if I can just get a real Atlanta rapper to sound the way I want? Because like, I mean, besides Pop Smoke, rest in peace, which he kind of did more of like a London type of drill flow. That's why he was so good, because he sounded so much different than like what everybody was trying to do.
No
that's
lie,
facts.
that drill music do kind of go. I've been listening to some of them dudes over across the pond lately, bro. Honestly, I don't know what I've been missing these last couple of years. Like that should be having me, especially the way they just say stuff. I'm like, damn, like they say real simple shit, but I'm just like, yo, you know what? I understand this a lot better because you said it. Yeah, man. No, that's dope. Welcome everybody to the 2 weeks notice podcast. I'm hosting tonight. I'm your boy Jajuan. To my left, I have my man Noel. To my right, I have Harry. And to my far right, I have somebody not really that important to the podcast, but he's here. His name is PK.
Can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey PK, you grabbed the water. I asked you to grab me one.
Oh, you didn't tell me. I didn't hear you.
He did.
I literally said that, right?
On fire. I only thought he said it.
Oh, really? It's hard to
What do you
get
want
good
me
help
to do,
now,
bro?
right?
What do you want me to do?
Oh my lord.
Yeah, definitely take good hearing off your resume.
Cool off me.
Yo,
Cool off me.
You know what? I know you told me you went to a good private school, but it sounded more like you went to a rundown public school. PK.
Nah, don't do that. Holy name, bro. 2012.
Yeah, my man was in Remedial All Stars.
Yo, wow. That's what we doing today? That's what we doing today?
Yo, he fried you.
Bad. Send them on.
Nah, relax, bro. I was in Sped 101 too. Chill.
How would he know that, or where would he get these assumptions or ideas from
What are you talking
about your high school?
I mean, one, you know what the best high school in Worcester was, so I'm not even going to do
That's
that
not what
right
I'm
now.
asking you. That's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you, how does he know those assumptions
What assumptions?
that You trying to say his school was like a rundown public school?
Yeah, there was definitely no
Disguised,
funding.
a
There was definitely no
facade?
funding.
I
to
mean,
You
these
trying to say your
kids.
school was a facade? How does he know that?
I mean, the lie detector determines that. That's a lie.
You know what's
But
crazy?
how-
You know what's crazy?
how
He
does
still
he know
he
that?
still hasn't.
How does he know that? That's
I don't
the
know.
question.
He's just making up shit.
Nah, I feel like what he's saying came from somewhere.
I don't know.
No, I mean, I'm pretty sure we talked about the other day because we were talking about like public school and private schools.
Oh, okay. So this is some prior conversation. All
This is a
right.
little bit of a prior conversation.
Gotcha.
We were over here actually, and we were talking to 40, who does some of our videos.
Shout out to 40. 40 shot
40
this.
shot that.
Nah, he didn't
40
shoot
for
this,
real.
but he shot that.
Yeah. And he was talking about how he wanted to take his daughter and he wanted to put her in public school. And we were kind of talking about like the differences between like public school and private school, which we've mainly been at private school, but obviously we know that public school life too a little bit. So when we were having a conversation, we were kind of talking about like realistically which one is actually better.
Yeah, nah, it's tough. I think it's a person by person thing. Me
Fact.
personally, I started off in private school, and looking back on it, I think it actually ruined me in the beginning because I probably should have started in public school. And the reason why I say that is because in private school, regardless if the school has like a religious affiliation or if it's just straight private, whatever, the problem is an unrealistic expectation you set on life. So you're set in small class environments that are pretty much centered around what you need, but that's not how the world really works. At least that's just how you know what I mean. Like you're not gonna have 10 kids that literally are wearing the same exact thing at work when you get older. So you have to kind of figure out how to navigate on your own. And I feel like the earlier you expose a child to an environment where they have to think critically, they'll be better off. But that's.
I mean, yeah, that's person by person. But I mean, I felt like when I went to private school, I didn't think that they were too bad on specifically helping me maneuver through. I felt like it was very structured and it helped me to figure out step by step how am I gonna get to the next step and the next goal for myself. So, I mean, I feel like if I went to public school, I don't think I would have
was
been
about
in
to
the
say that.
position that I am in right now for myself in life, to be honest. So,
Yeah, private school definitely does like give you that push.
What would you say, Noel? No, please.
Was your school really private though?
you know that. Don't do that. Don't do that. But
Wait,
Your
hold on,
principal,
wait, hold
what
on.
happened with your principal that one year? What did he get caught doing in his office? Drinking or some more shit? What's his name?
I'm not
was
too
it
sure. I'm not too sure.
What's his name? Was that some? I don't know. I wouldn't consider.
Damn, putting my school on the
I
spot.
wouldn't consider that shit private.
Damn, nah, don't
They just
do
wore
that.
uniforms, but that shit wasn't private. Anyone went there.
All right, Noel, you tell me this.
And everyone.
Yo, putting me on the spot. Censored.
Oh my lord, Noel, tell me this. You have a kid, public school or private school?
That's facts.
I'm gonna let my kid choose, honestly.
Do you feel like your kid would be as successful if they go to public school or if they go to private school?
This is it's a tough question because I think it's deeper than that. So, for example, for one, your environment plays a huge role on that. So, right here, we live in Worcester, so Worcester public schools and the private schools in the Worcester County area is different. Like, let's say we lived in, I don't know, Hollywood. The Hollywood public schools and the Hollywood private schools, they're probably both very upscale. You know what I mean?
Let's say for our environment.
For our environment, it still depends. I still will let I would still let my kid choose because you got to think when my kid's leaving the house, he or she, they're leaving with the principles and
That you
the stuff
talked on.
I instilled in them. So whatever the choice is, like I'm gonna make sure they're ready for that. So for example, like for me, it worked out. I'm glad my mom did what she did. Like she seen how my brother was what was going on with my brother and like the stuff he was doing and stuff, and she just I don't know. She just said, nah, like we're not gonna make that an option. So after 6th grade, I went to a private school, and it was all boys. And like, so from then from 7th grade to now, like what private school did for me was more than anything was it taught me structure.
Okay, let me respond to that. Do you think that So this is my thought process. I don't think that public school teaches you structure. I think that it structures you. But when you're at public school, you're forced to learn structure on your own. So if I'm at a public school, I have to like literally figure out talking to teachers. Like they're not gonna come look for you to be like, oh yeah, like at St. John's when we were at school, we had freaking like we were staying at school till 5 every single day, and there was stuff to do all day long, literally. So if we have free time, they're literally giving you so many options to do stuff that you end up doing something. But at public school, you get out of school and now you have to go home or either figure out to get on a team so you can not go home or like do something else to figure like.
But you do that at private school
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
You do that at
So
private
you
school
do that
too.
at public school too. So I don't think that's
They do that at public school like that.
Yeah,
But-
yeah, they do.
But
they do stuff like that.
I want to ask
At
though,
sports.
when you said successful, do you just mean like more money in the end, or like what do you mean?
I feel like when I say successful, I feel like I'm saying essentially, do you think that they're going to be successful in a way where they understand how to literally maneuver through life after school?
That's what I mean. by
That's the main
structure part.
thing.
Yeah. So back to that, I think these are the two main points on that. I think with public school is if you want your kid to go, I think this is the choice it comes down to as a parent for most people, or maybe with public school, you're sending your kid into the world with sharks. Like, yo, anywhere you any moment you can
You have
get
to
it,
figure
like,
it out.
You have to figure it out. Like any kid could pick on like this is your roaming landscape. But with private school, as a black individual, you're sending your kid to school with also sharks. Like in the aspect of like you're dealing with people are gonna look at you different because you're in an environment you're not supposed to be in. So like you're looking at racial slanders and slurs and all type of
Like you're seeing a different side of life faster than somebody else sometimes.
Yeah, you see,
depending
like,
on where
I want
go
to say
to
you
school.
see I want to say you see white America faster when you go to private school.
Yeah.
Yes.
So as a parent, do you want to show your kid white America faster, where he learns, where they learn a lot of the stuff that goes on, like behind the scenes in the corporate world and stuff. Not even corporate, but like just the business aspect of life and how life.
I mean, our school is
Yeah,
pretty much a
they're
corporation.
They're just
Right.
exposed
Our
to
school was a
different
corporation.
things.
Like,
Right.
bro,
Whereas the public-
they had images. They have students that like at our school. I realized that there's students that they literally know that they need there. Like when we were there, like David White, they needed him to be there.
Right.
He was like a high end student. Really, you know what I'm saying? Like I wouldn't say he was doing the most work, but like they would find anything they could to make sure he was good.
It was like good for the media, you know. Like,
You know what I'm saying? It looked, you know what I'm saying? It looked good for them. Where like someone like us, right?
token black kid.
We didn't really give them that much
good.
that they can give us back anyway. So they kind of just like were like, all right, well they're black kids here. It looks good.
So-
It helps our numbers, but it's not really like these kids aren't gonna really make that much difference for how we look because we already got David anyway. It's not like anything's changing. He was the best athlete.
So
That's what they do. Same thing what they do with Richard.
So let me ask you then. What would you do with your? Because you've only been in private school, right?
I mean, I was
But like
in public school for like
most.
4 days.
That's a count, bro.
I mean, you know, he was there. He was there. 72. He's over 72 hours counts or something. So with that experience, and let's say like obviously we all plan to have children. Where would you want to send your children? Like, you're gonna kind of gauge them first and see like, okay, well, he probably needs more structure, or he needs like.
I'll tell you this: when I have kids, the first thing I'm gonna do is figure out whatever their curriculum is supposed to be for the year before, and make sure that they know it because I know I didn't have that when I was a kid. Like I didn't have anybody to tell me all these things I'm supposed to know by the time I get to the school because my parents kind of expect the teacher to teach me everything.
Okay.
When like
Okay, so
realistically, the way they were teaching me stuff wasn't the best way for me to take in the information and understand it. You know what I'm saying? So by the time I got to school, I feel like a lot of these white kids, their parents literally some of these parents literally like teaching these kids like a lot of stuff that they're supposed to know. So by the time they get there, they already know it. But when I got
Exposure.
there, I already figured it out. I mean, I didn't have it figured out at all. I just had to like pretty much learn it in those 8 hours of that day.
You weren't having the dinner table lessons.
Nah.
Right,
But
yeah.
like for me, if I had a kid, I would teach him that stuff. On top of it, I would teach him just like just pure principles that I believe in now that I know a little bit more about myself. You know what I'm saying? Before, like me being a kid, I don't have that much stuff. I don't know that much stuff. I only know my parents know, and they came from Ghana, so they can only teach me so much about an American school system.
PK, what you guys wanted to say?
But I would take my kid to probably private school.
Okay, I was just gonna say, because based upon you doing that, regardless, can't you still do that let them go to that public school?
Okay, public school's not that bad. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't care, but it depends on where I live.
I think for me personally, it's gonna come down to I'm gonna give them the choice, public or private, but depending on what to choose, that's where I decide which one they go to.
Exactly.
So if you're gonna go to public school, I'm gonna make sure you're going to the best public school.
Exactly.
If you're going to a private school, I don't want to say the best, but you're gonna be going to a good one because private schools is tough. Like,
bro,
I was a C student at St. John's, barely, when I could have been a B plus A minus student.
Okay, thank you. That's what we talked about
sure,
too.
easily.
Do you think that's
hands down?
Do you think that's fair? Because realistically,
I love the fact that it worked out like that way.
Okay, but think about it.
It made me that much tougher,
smarter. If you're a C student, right? Faster. But also, it could have
derailed you though.
It could have killed your confidence as a student. You'd be like, I don't really know as much as I feel like I'm supposed to know.
It did, and guess what? The trick about it was it worked. The fact that I thought I was dumber, I'm actually smarter. So when I go in the real world, I be downplaying myself. Then when I talk to other people and realize how much more advanced I am than they are,
then you're like,
I sit there and think to myself all the time, like, yo, maybe it was a good thing that I always thought I was like a dumb kid because it made me smarter. Because now when I talk to regular people and stuff like that, I see
you feel like the thought process is not the full
they
thought
don't
process.
have that much knowledge on a lot of things or insight. They're just not there like that, or they don't. You know, it's weird.
That's
I think it helped me. It's like a reverse psychology thing.
Yeah,
that's a great point because like the SAT, like when you take it, it's not really a measure of how smart you actually are. It's more so a measure of what you've been exposed to up to that point. So in private school, you're exposed, like I was telling Harry, right? You're exposed to things in 4th, 5th, 6th grade that people in maybe a public school that don't have a lot of funding, like your private school, aren't going to see until like 11th grade or 10th grade. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, are you actually smarter than that kid? Or his parents couldn't afford a tutor for him to do the tuition to get into a private school. You know what I mean? Like, so what's really going on? And when you get that exposure earlier, you're gonna be better off, at least in an academic setting.
I'll tell you personally, if I didn't go to private school, I would have probably had a way tougher life. Me mentally, because like, I don't know, I just felt like the environment where I was at private school.
It shaped you in some type of way, though.
Like, bro, at private school, I learned about conspiracy theories. I learned about, like, everything, bro. Like, and those are little things, like, even though they're not, like, oh, yeah, conspiracy theories is not the greatest shit.
You learn that in public school, too.
Noel, actually, I remember we was actually talking about this one time.
I'm not saying you learn one more, but I feel like when I was there, like, we had freaking Mr. Thomas. He taught me so much about just being black in a extremely white environment, because he was the only black person in an extremely white environment, that I feel like that's more valuable than I've seen at other places. Because like, obviously when you're at public schools, there's a lot of black people already, from where we're from.
Certain areas.
I just feel like our situation was just crazy because our situation literally prepared us for today.
Yeah,
like we were literally like we're in the 5 or 10 percentile of minorities in the school, which is kind of what the world looks like, and we got backlash every day. Like we were literally we were so stereotypical to everything that goes on in America. Like I just think that situation just helped us prepare.
If there was internet today,
right now, honestly, right now, all this shit that's going on, it doesn't surprise. It's crazy. It's surprising, but I'm not surprised. I feel like,
bro, if we had social media today, like how it is now, when we were in school, bro. Think about it. They gave us they put a chicken sandwich and said Davidson and Harry special. You think that shit would fly today?
No. The world it gets softer and softer as you go along because of the media.
In their defense, was it grilled or was it fried?
It was a fried chicken sandwich. That shit was slamming, bro.
I mean
that shit was slamming. I'm not gonna lie, it was slamming, and I loved it.
But, did it have pickles on it?
But you see I have no pickles. I don't like pickles.
You probably gonna ask next they have bananas.
Actually, you know, that's a good question.
No.
Yeah. Super pause. No, only banana with the rice.
Pause.
PK, you kind of silent over there, man. we gotta get on you for a minute.
What's
He's
up?
just taking his
What's
kid
up
to
with
private
it? What's
school.
up
Bro.
with
You don't
it?
trust
Yeah,
public
so
school.
let me ask you, bro. So with your experiences, what you've experienced, good and bad. I know private school is cool to make you wear a uniform, tuck your shirt in, and have a nice haircut, no earrings. Would you?
Not
send
his
your-
school.
You know what I'm saying?
My school's a little different.
How's it different?
It was more of a public school, just in a private school.
Also, you don't even know what that feels like when you go to private school.
Nah,
do you?
but like the education and everything
playing
was good and everything. Like,
How do you know?
I promise you, I bet I probably.
How do you know
I think
that?
I would have had good grades out of school.
Facts.
I definitely know that. There's no way I don't know that.
I know that for a fact because I'm not gonna say any names. One of my classmates who went to St. John's with me was failing every single class. He was nasty at ball, but he was failing every single class. And right when he didn't make varsity, or when he knew he was coming off the bench varsity, he transferred to your school, and he was a straight A and B student. And it's not because he was dumb, but it's just the workload. At
No,
our school
I know St. John's
so
was way
much
harder
more.
than Holy Name,
So,
but Holy
I'm just
Name
saying.
it's definitely top. It was top tier. We're not called Holy Name, we're called St. Paul, but
Oh, you changed the school name?
Why though? Is it because of funding?
definitely because of funding.
Or why though? Because
Definitely 'cause of
they
funding.
weren't teaching.
No, it's
they don't
definitely
teach
funding.
over there,
Bro, it's funding.
But with all that said, would you send your kids to public or private school?
I'm sending them to. I'm definitely. Honestly, no lie
I'll
though.
mix it up. Honestly,
Honestly though, because you can't even really do that because there's schools like Wachusett that I would have been fine with sending my kids to, because if you can still send your kid to a public school because the education is still gonna be there for them, but they're gonna be around good kids and people that are gonna.
What makes them good?
I mean, they're
no
good.
such thing as a good kid.
There's no such thing as a good kid.
Because there's bad kids in private school. The
Bro,
There's
worst
bad kids
are
in private school, but there's
I'll
more.
tell you this.
I feel
Worst
like
kids
there's
are in
more.
private school.
Bro,
Learned about
all right,
drugs
so we talk about North, or we talk about Wachusett.
Bro, we just
Wachusett has just as bad kids as North.
Wait, hold on.
dying from the drugs they're doing.
Yo, guys,
They're not
wait,
seeing.
Bruh.
Just because some gang shit
Hold
going
on,
on at
okay,
North,
hold on.
kids aren't
Yo, we
dying
just-
like that. These kids are overdosing, wilding out and shit and watching shit.
Okay,
wherever else.
first up, let me
Not in
explain-
Wachusett.
for
I
whoever
feel like more
Wachusett,
like
but you
Shepherd
know what I
Hill
mean.
and stuff like that. But
For people who don't know,
Nah, Fitchburg's.
Wachusett is
I don't. Yeah.
a predominantly white public school in a predominantly white area. Just so people know, because I know people.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I know you have no idea what Wachusett is or North. North is a predominantly black high school in a predominantly black area. Just so niggas know. No, just so niggas know.
I love how you're saying it.
No. I'm saying it's gonna make sense probably 5 minutes from now.
Yeah, it's gonna
wait,
make more
wait,
sense. So I kind of figured people weren't like not everyone's gonna understand that, but
Yeah,
yes, that's what.
so it
is.
makes more sense now with the conversation.
Exactly.
because white kids do.
I'm just gonna-
just as much. You know what I mean?
I'm just gonna piggyback off of Noel. I'm gonna send them to a good. No, he just said he's gonna let them choose, but I think I'm just gonna say if it's a good public school, I can send them to that school. That's fine. It doesn't really matter. But if there's good private schools around that are just as good as that public school, I'm probably gonna.
If you're going public, you're going to the best one.
Can we raise our hand to see if PK is really gonna send his kid to public school? Because there's no way, bro. There's no way, bro. There's no way,
bro. I don't know.
Yo,
I think.
I'm looking at you right now. and
There's no way.
No way you're doing
There's no
that.
way,
Yo,
bro.
why?
You don't trust the
I
public
know-
school system.
I know
Yeah,
how
bro.
you are. I know how you are.
Look at how I've grown. Look at me. Look at me.
Yeah,
look at me, man.
exactly
Look,
why.
look
See-
at where I've come from, man. Like, come on, man.
I'm gonna tell you
That's
this. bro.
exactly why.
That's
That's exactly why I know.
Wow,
I know
okay.
you're sending
Alright.
it to a private school.
So you're saying
Right.
public, private. Wait, what's the final
We
word?
going private, bro.
I know he's going private.
He's gonna go private, and he's gonna hope his kids meet some
Cool white
fellows that
kids.
he met type growing up that are gonna show him the outside life to what it's like in the hood and shit like that.
Oh, yeah, so
and then
he
he can get a glimpse, and then
and he got fly too.
steal it. You know what I mean? Add it to. He's gonna hope that works for his kid.
Yo, wow.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, man. Like, private school was definitely like a really good experience. It got me ready for a lot of what I was gonna face at work. But as far as what public school did for me, is I really wish I would have went sooner because everything was so structured for me. I didn't have to think for myself. I just had to do the best I can around the parameters they already set for me. And I felt like I wasn't an individual until I got to public school because like I was wearing uniform, right? And everybody was wearing uniform. And then when I finally had to get to a public school, I was like, oh shit, I gotta iron my clothes and actually
Private
pick out
school, you mean?
clothes.
Oh, public school.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. But the one thing about private school is though, they're gonna push you like no public school I think will to go to college. Like everybody is. Like everybody's going to school.
But that's the corporation
Time
part
out,
of
time
private school.
Can I say one thing? Actually,
Yeah.
I'm sending my kid to a vocational school because I'd rather him or her learn a
learn
trade.
something. Yes,
Yeah, period.
and he can still get
Vocational.
he can still get the schooling.
Come on, no public vocational. That's where we're going.
I feel
Period.
like
I'm good with
I
that.
honestly feel like they should offer like those classes just in school, so you could take them if you want
should.
to. You know what I
They
mean?
should.
Because like you should be able to be like, oh, I want to learn how to fix cars or be an electrician. Because mind you, those guys are making like bread, bro.
Hey, Dr. Umar said that if white people want to give reparations, definitely give black students the opportunity to take vocation.
Yeah,
go
man.
School
You need it.
after, you know what I'm saying, for free, so you can learn something, carpentry, something like that, so you can learn how to make stuff with your hands.
So the consensus around the table is pretty much kids, private school,
Vocation.
Vacation. He
Sold.
switched from vacation to
public.
I don't know.
Okay, we just say this though. What do you think? What school do you think is more artistic? Private schools or more public schools?
Public for sure.
Public.
more artistic.
Easily.
Yes.
Public.
I mean, but like private schools be like doing all that theater and all that, so they let you like show your artistic
They have
side.
theater,
No,
but
for sure. But
they-
think about how many kids that are in public school that have so much talent that we just don't know because they're not in private school. Or think about the stuff that they do. Like, no, public for sure.
okay.
I
So
think
for example, a nigga like Joyner,
public.
who
See that?
went to public,
Public.
he's an artistic guy.
Very artistic guy. Public.
Speaking of him, he had a video that came out last week with Ashanti.
Very
Is
nice.
he sleeping with Ashanti?
Kudos
That's
to
the
him.
question
Kudos to
of
him.
the
Listen,
day.
I don't
We'll get there.
I don't
We'll get
speak
there.
on men and who they sleep with, but but yes, I mean it was a good video. It was nice. It was cool. Like, you know what I'm saying.
I don't think so.
You don't think it was a good video?
No. I don't think he's sleeping with her.
You know, yeah, I don't think he's sleeping with her either.
People, y'all hyping it. That's
Oh,
called
yeah, no,
acting.
it's just-
It's
yeah.
called acting.
I'll say this: we had
got
this
paid.
argument the other day, though.
Just 'cause
We had this
tongues
argument the
and
other
who
day.
cares?
So listen,
What are you, first
listen.
grade?
Do you see people that are dating people doing that in music videos?
Yes.
Who?
Did we forget about the 90s?
I didn't see anybody tonguing nobody down like that. No music video.
It's a
I didn't
My
see
boy,
any of
my boy
that
sound like
happening.
a concerned parent right now. Like,
I'm just saying though, it's facts though.
I ain't
He's
never
not.
ever.
But I'm just giving him kudos, man. Yo, I'm giving him kudos.
no. I mean,
he's doing his
he
thing.
did his thing for sure, but I think y'all hyping it. It's not that deep.
I don't know,
Ashanti,
bro.
she's come on.
So you're telling me, it's like, so you tell me right now, right? You can't make a video with a beautiful woman like
I
Ashanti.
just haven't
without
seen
dating her?
that. I haven't seen that.
Bro, I'm pretty sure 50.
I haven't even seen Hove tongue down somebody. And I mean,
well, you're not.
Beyonce in his
You're
music
probably
videos,
not
dog,
going. You're probably
like-
not going to.
Why the hell?
I
would
mean, I'm
Hov
just
tongue
saying.
down
He's
somebody?
also like
That's his
50,
wife.
like 55.
no, I'm not saying right now though. That's
Even
not what
back in the
I'm talking about
day,
right now.
Hov is not the type
I didn't
of
even see
nigga
50 do that back in
Do
the day.
that
to be
right.
doing
To
that.
be doing no.
Hov
Did
ain't
we
doing
even-
no music videos
I'm
like
just
that.
saying. I'm just saying.
I know what you're saying.
When he was doing
But he
music
wasn't.
videos,
But
when
he just,
he
he's
would-
just,
no,
he's
but
just
I'm
the wrong
saying-
guy. He's the wrong guy.
He
Okay.
would never
Yeah.
be that type of rapper.
Okay,
ever.
50
wrong
Cent,
guy.
50 Cent, 50 Cent. When he was
21
on top of his
questions?
game with all that, dropping music videos left and right.
And he was
Candy
making
Shop.
out with Megan Good. Was he dating her?
Oh,
no.
he did make out with her.
Okay.
Thank you. Come
Damn,
again.
you guys
Okay.
just- no. Don't do that. Don't do
This
that.
actually isn't the 2 weeks notice podcast. It's the roast of PK.
It's okay. It's okay, guys. It's all right. It's all right.
But
So, Joyner,
from us being here. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, man, you guys being from Worcester and Joyner, I mean, is he you guys like big most prominent artist? Would you say?
He's definitely prominent, but he definitely doesn't get the love that.
I'm saying, is he your most prominent
Yes.
artist?
Yes.
Right?
That we've ever had.
Yes. No
Would you-
questions asked.
Okay.
But he doesn't get the love. The way he
Okay.
should.
Okay. So that's cool. Like from here or just in general?
I'm
like-
saying Worcester, Boston.
Do you post them?
I mean, I don't post them like
No.
that. I'm not saying I do.
No,
but
I'm just
I'm
asking.
saying,
I'm just asking.
generally speaking, I don't
That's a
see
good-
nobody talk about Joyner. I don't see them be like, yo, this dude, like, he's standing up for 508. None of that shit. I don't see any
Okay.
of that ever. But I don't even see him say like, yo, I'm from Worcester. Like, I want to see the people out of my city really come up. I don't see any of that.
Wasn't his album his 508 phone number?
But But at the end of the day, though, when people ask him where he's from, what does he say? He says Boston. He doesn't say Worcester.
Well, in his defense, everybody from Massachusetts says that.
No. Not in his defense, because if I'm famous,
You gonna rep where you from?
what?
Thank you.
What do
Thank
mean?
you. Thank you.
What?
Thank you. Why
How else do you
not?
put your
Why
city-
not?
But,
How else do you put your city on the map?
Exactly.
You're gonna say you're not from Boston, bro. The thing about that Worcester and Boston shit is Boston people don't even acknowledge us. We live mad far. That's what they think, and we're weird. So
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Like me as a regular person, if I get off a flight and they say where you from, I'm gonna say Boston because just to cut shit short.
Yeah.
But
Right.
I'm a whole celebrity and I'm out here doing this and I'm saying I'm from Boston, now Worcester,
Exactly.
Worcester.
All right.
Get out of here.
All right, here's my counter on that. I think that Joyner doing what he does as an artist in general, being from here, even if he doesn't say he's from here, should give give people from the city enough hope to be like, I can do this too, in general. Because nobody else has done it from here, so it's like, how do you really figure out how to do it? But once you see someone who's actually doing it, it should give you enough hope to be like, I can do this. And then when I get to that level, I can give back to the city the way I feel like he didn't.
But right. That's what he should be doing 100%. But at the same time, that same reason is what's fueling other people in the city. Like,
But that's what I'm saying. But that's why I feel like that's his purpose. His purpose is to fuel other niggas in the city to get to the next level.
You don't think? Why not?
Because what do you mean though?
Why shouldn't he help ignite and push us to be unified?
No, he's saying
That's
that
not what I'm
not.
saying. He's not doing that. He's saying that he should be doing that so people can.
No, I'm saying he's doing it right now.
That's what I don't think he's doing as much as he should. What are you talking about?
I'm not saying he's pushing anybody. I'm saying that him being from the city and just being a rapper that made it from Worcester is enough to give other niggas hope to be like, I can do it too.
And trust me,
But
everyone's doing it.
you know
And
what?
There's a lot of
You know
people
what?
in Worcester that should be out there and probably will be out there because there's that much talent. But the fact that he's not doing it is even a bigger problem because it's not like the people out here are not good. There's actually pretty damn good artists out here, like a good variety of whatever genre you're looking for. Like Worcester has a lot of talent.
So just take
the
his
fact that he's
formula.
not doing that. What do you mean? It's not that simple, bro. It's music and shit. All that's just timing. It's luck. All that. Everything has to coincide at once to get the bang. You feel me?
Of course.
But you
So,
know what? One
you know-
thing, I see what he means because, like, look, like even in Boston, it's not like the same thing's kind of happening, bro. You got 2 or 3 dudes that are kind of on
Cousin
a different
Stiz, you can
plateau.
say it, Cousin Stiz.
You know, Michael Christmas.
Michael
You know what
Christmas,
I mean?
yeah.
And then I would even, I know it's not technically Boston, but you know, Millie's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's
Okay.
like, he
I
got
think it's
something-
Cambridge.
I said,
Oh, my
Yeah.
fault.
you know what I'm saying?
You got that.
But that's what I mean. After that, I'm not saying we don't know anybody else, but off the top of your head, can you tell me somebody in Boston besides those 3 guys? That's a no. So that's what I mean. I can because I live there, but that doesn't count because I you know what I mean. I live
I just
there.
feel like we put too much responsibility on the artists who are from our area or like, you know what I'm saying? He's the first one to do it.
But we don't though because no one's relying on him to blow. Everyone out here is grinding on their own shit.
Of course.
So
But I feel like if he didn't do it, a lot of these artists wouldn't be out here trying to do it because
it's motivational. For
Of
sure.
course, that's what
Like,
I'm
if he
saying.
can do it, I can do it too.
exactly.
Type shit,
I feel
but
like the
he's not.
motivation's enough. Like, bro, like I can't look for a nigga to give me a handout. It's not gonna work like that.
They're not looking, but
No,
they're not
no,
looking
no,
for
no.
handouts though. It's not a. Meek Mill has like for example Dream Chaser whatever like every artist or big artist or someone out there that have their own little label or whatever like why can't he have that and
But that's different because think about it. Back in the like, Meek Mill's not the first rapper from Philly. There's been plenty of other rappers from Philly that's come up to show him how to do that. There's been nobody from Worcester, and people from Boston don't
but
do it
doesn't-
either.
But
so
we
it's
see it
very
on TV,
difficult.
So this shouldn't have to be someone for you to see it. This is not the 1980s.
Like-
We're in 2020. You've seen it happen enough times to know the recipe. Just like how you got the recipe to cook up whatever you're cooking up in the booth. You've seen it happen enough times to like, yo, I see some talent out here. I'm gonna take him under my wing.
He should
I'm gonna
tap
take
in
him
though.
under
He
my
doesn't
wing.
tap in though like that.
Exactly.
And
That's
just
what I'm
going
saying.
off, I know. I'm just saying like just going off of that. Anyways, like just going back to what you were saying about Atlanta, they show love and like if you don't do that, how is that really gonna help?
Like for perfect example,
The people
Gucci
in the
Man.
city.
Come on, he put Waka on. He put he helped the Migos. You know what I mean? He was trying to put his youngins on. Like
He pretty much birthed
you know,
the whole.
Exactly.
He helped all that shit.
That's not going on over here.
That's not
and
going
that's
on
what
over here.
should.
Joyner could be like
could do
a Gucci
that.
Man if he wanted to be.
Joyner came out with the Tully app, right? An app where you can come, put music, get with producers,
I didn't even know you did
all that type of stuff, and own your own masters. if someone's
Big,
giving you
very
that
big,
type
very
of
big.
fucking, he's giving you something. Now it's your prerogative to figure out how to make that work, but he can't bro, think about it. This nigga's from Worcester. He just made an app where you can literally go and own your own masters and stream and put all your music on different platforms.
That's tough. I didn't know that.
You know what I'm saying? So like those are the little things that people aren't looking at. They're
I think-
looking at what he's doing on the front end, which I don't feel like he's doing that much either. But he's doing a lot on the back end where it's like he's trying to give you guys an option. So now you guys can look at that. So you can't be like, oh yeah, damn, how do you put your music on here? How do you put your music on that? When he's giving
But
you niggas
no one needs to know how to put their music up because everyone's already doing that on their own
Exactly,
anyway. Like,
that's fact.
I got my
I think-
little
I think what
cousins
he's
that are
saying
20,
is,
19
like-
years old that right now have their music on Apple.
Of course.
You know, like so.
he's probably
that's
saying
He's
what
not
they're
bringing
not
people to the
doing
well.
anything.
He's just not doing that.
It's like a Young
It's-
Thug type of thing, bro. Like, you know how Young Thug, like, literally, Lil Baby will say, yo, every time you ask him, or every time you even ask him, he'll tell you, like, yo, because of this dude, I'm here. And he's not saying that he just put him, he was already working and grinding, but he opened the door for him that without him just would not have been open, bro. It just wouldn't have.
I mean, realistically, he can probably just be thinking like, no one showed him love, so I'm not showing you get niggas love either, which is cool. Like that's fine. I know if it was me,
But at the same
I would
time-
feel the energy from my city and be like, yo, like if imagine we do a great podcast and we're just OD lit. I'll try to find other niggas in the city to help them get to the same plateau what I'm trying to get to. So like, I do get what you guys are saying.
I got a question.
Okay.
So, his one of his very close friends, I think, Izzo.
Yeah, we know.
He makes music, right?
Yeah.
Izzo makes music.
Mhm.
Does Joyner have any songs with Izzo?
I mean, he did.
Oh, hold on.
No
I know
songs.
Izzo does everything for him from well, it did a lot for him or does a lot for him from back door, from behind the scenes,
Mm-hmm.
from what I've seen. So, does he have one song with Izzo?
I do know that he helped him.
Somebody drop a flex bomb.
No, I do know.
Help is cool, yeah, but do you have a song with your right hand man? Meek Mill has songs with O'Malley.
That's facts,
bro.
And Amelie's not good.
O'Malley is basu.
He's trash.
That was a waste. That was a waste of time and money.
We could talk about it, but
Trash.
it doesn't matter.
But he's
My question-
still putting time and money for his nigga.
So
though.
so we don't gotta go too far.
Yeah.
Answer that question. Does
Push
he
the
have a
button,
song? Does he have a song with Izzo? I don't know. I don't listen to Joyner like that.
No, I don't listen
He's
to
a
me
very
like that
good
either.
artist. Very
He's
good.
He's good. He's not my
I know
cup of,
Izzo's
he's not
doing
my
his
cup of
thing
tea.
with the Afro beats and stuff.
Yeah.
Joyner being versatile and being able to do whatever,
wouldn't
I
be
would
doing
think
that
he
with
should have a song with Izzo, at least one, good or bad, whatever. Like he should have one song, like
He should.
you know. So does he?
No.
If the answer is no, that says a lot to me, personally.
No, I mean, listen, I can't argue with you because I agree with you that he doesn't do enough. But I'm saying as a general, as a city, he's done enough on the back end, especially with the apps and all that stuff, to help you get to at least be
No one
your
needs
own
to
app,
but no
though.
one
So
needs
Pete,
that,
so
bro.
Pete, so Pete,
You need to own your masters.
Hold on. So
No one's worried about that right now.
So
But that's where niggas get fucked up when they put their first music, their
Hold on, bro,
first
hold on.
music out, and then they don't own their shit.
So I think
Okay, but at the same time, they hear that they put their first music out.
Like that's like
No-
being in a trapping OD, and then you're just giving all your bread to the nigga that gave you all the work. Like nigga, what the
But
fuck?
at the same
Instead
time,
of him giving you the opportunity to
dudes are
give you
putting
work
it-
and put it out yourself.
Dudes are putting music out to be heard. If the shit's not being heard, that shit don't matter.
so. Pete, wait, hold
Period.
on. So, all right.
That's what I think.
I see what you're saying. You're saying he's giving niggas the opportunity to walk on your own 2 feet.
Yes.
But at the same time, bro, that's not how the world works.
Thank
Wait,
you.
wait,
That's
wait,
not-
wait, wait, no, wait, because let me tell you why. Because I can. So I work at UPS right now, right? I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm a smart guy. I am very confident in my abilities. I am never gonna be the CEO there, ever.
Yeah.
Unless
Don't say that.
it's just not happening, bro.
Unless
I
you-
gotta live. I
unless
gotta
you-
live like 5
Unless
times
you smash
over.
the CEO's daughter.
But see, that's a door opened up by way of her thighs. You get what I'm saying? That's it. But the door opens up for me, right? So now I have an opportunity that other people don't have. What he's saying is he got lucky enough to be on this plateau that you gotta gravitate around that aura, bro. Because Worcester artists can have opportunities they would never have if he comes and be like, yo,
I
come here.
promise you, listen
Come
to
here.
this, right? I promise you, there is more than enough talent. This city is flooded with talent. We just don't
Facts.
prosper because there's a lot of jealousy and hate, stuff like that. But the
Niggas hate
city
OD.
is
Ego.
flooded
A lot of it.
with talent. Joyner be going to these award shows, whatever. What does it take for him to just bring one young upcoming artists with him. Like, I know it's not that simple. I know it's not.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it can easily be done. That's all. You can't even do that. Like, come on, bro.
I mean, I totally agree with what you niggas are saying. I mean, listen, if niggas keep on working the way they're working and he sees an artist that he believes is good enough from the city, I would hope that he would look at it and be like, this is an opportunity.
I truly
You know what? You know what? I'll put it better. Kofi, right here, right? Let's say out of all of us, for whatever reason, and I would hate you if this happened. If Jay-Z said, "Yo, Kof, you trying to take a meeting, like like, I like what y'all doing on this 2 weeks notice podcast, right?" And then for whatever, just him by himself, he goes and work at Rock Nation, everything's smooth. We right here still, like 2 years later. Like, would you expect him to be like, "Yo, actually, we got about 5-6 guys that we work with to come here"? Or if he made a platform where we could submit our stuff like SoundCloud, we could just do that. What would you expect him to do?
But that's
no. Before you say anything, time out. Before you say anything, we're the Izzo.
Okay.
Just remember that. Now answer your question.
And like
But
I said,
Izzo's still on though, kind of.
No, that's fine.
That's what I'm
and guess
saying.
what? Kofi can be working at Rock Nation, and we could still slowly and surely be doing our thing to get to the next level. But if Kofi puts in that word or gives us that look with Jigga, then who knows?
all right, I don't want to cause friction, but maybe he doesn't think Izzo's music is that good.
It doesn't matter.
That's
I
your
have to
boy,
let a friend
bro. That's
shot,
your
bro.
But you know what? But then
Meek Mill's making music.
But then you gotta tell him.
O'Malley is
Millie's still, but Millie's here just because of Meek.
where is
but he's
he?
not
Where is
just within his his own
he's somewhere. In
He's somewhere in life. He's somewhere in life
He's
because
known.
of Meek Mill.
We know O'Malley.
Exactly.
O'Malley's
We're talking about him on his podcast.
We know
O'Malley's in the
O'Malley.
same place that Cassie's in Philly.
No,
chilling.
No, he's wild.
What else Cassidy right now?
Whoa.
What's Cassidy
That's
doing?
a sensitive subject because if you do know Philly things, Cassidy is actually not visible in Philly right now due to some technical difficulties.
Okay.
Free my man. What's my man? AR-Ab. That's my man.
Okay,
I like
okay.
AR-Ab.
I'll leave Cassie out of it.
Leave that alone, yo.
The point here is we know O'Malley's name because of Meek Mill.
Okay.
That's facts, and we don't know
Damn.
Izzo's name. I've only heard of him once from Quam, and
So
it's
you
the
would
second
say-
time I've heard of.
so you
Nah,
would-
I know
Time
Izzo.
out.
I don't know
Izzo's
him like
cool.
that.
So you
I've
would
heard a
say.
song from him
So you
before.
would say Meek
heard
Mill.
his shit.
Meek Mill's pretty famous, right?
Yeah,
So just a quick question in terms of level of fame, what would you say about Odell Beckham? He's pretty famous, right?
yeah.
If you had the chance to say anything about Odell Beckham, would you say anything like outlandish? Would you say any facts? What's going on with that? Because if you mention Odell Beckham's name, everybody know who Odell is.
I mean, I'm gonna say he likes to get shitted on himself.
See, and that's what I'm saying. You don't even know that for a fact, but now you know what I mean. You did exactly. You just walked right into that.
But hey,
I love it, bro.
I mean, he didn't address it.
Well, I mean,
So if you don't address something, does that mean the opposite is true?
First of all, he actually put something out there.
I did see the
So-
Instagram, but he didn't address it. Like,
Why,
But
why
if he
would
doesn't
why would
address it, does that
that
mean it's true?
A wise man once said nothing at all.
so
What?
So it's Odell Beckham, bro.
Yeah, I'll tell you this, bro.
If someone said PK eats cow shit, and that's a real rumor, are you really gonna go around telling people, "Yo, I don't eat cow shit"?
I mean,
Are you gonna do that?
you know how stupid you.
if someone addresses me about it, I'm gonna be like, yo.
I'll
You're
explain
gonna
this,
say
right?
so? I would look at him and you really would address that?
If someone addresses me about it, I'm gonna be like, nigga, no.
Bro,
Why would you even
the
answer
whole
that?
world. It took the whole world like 5 minutes to get on that train. Like it was crazy, bro. I opened
It was
Twitter.
whack though. I didn't like it. I was just like, dog, you guys are just this weak ass shorty.
Reaching.
So
Bruh.
okay, so that's what I'm saying. So you see how we right here on the mics, Odell obviously.
Hold on, real quick. Before you say anything, I just need you to go to Barstool, go watch this video by Deion Sanders, and the exact words he says is Dookie? Because it's not true, bro. Like that's the dumbest shit I ever heard. Like this
Did you
nigga
hear
is-
what she said? The story? Did you hear? Did you hear
I
the story?
saw the podcast.
Have you seen her?
I saw like she's hit.
No disrespect. I'm not even trying to violate no one, but come on now. Like
Nah, we gotta violate, bro. If it ain't right, it ain't right. Like, listen, it's Odell Beckham we talking about, bro. This
Sometimes dudes be catching some bad bodies, bro.
ain't this ain't golden tape, boy.
so you're gonna catch a bad
I'm not
body.
saying. I'm not saying. I'm
gonna
just
catch a
saying.
bad body.
Sometimes they do that. And
You're gonna
some
catch
of
a
the
bad
shorties put
body,
them on
right?
blast. That's all I'm saying.
So you're saying you're gonna catch a bad body, you're gonna fly her out, and she's gonna shit on him. Think about what you just said.
He's gonna tell her don't shower for 24 hours.
Yeah, man. Celebrities
Come
do some
shit on
crazy
me.
things. People do crazy things. Not even celebrities. People do crazy things.
Oh my
I don't think that's a
People
fetish
do crazy
he has.
things. What, like,
I think if that's a fetish he had, we would have known about it years ago.
bro.
That's a
you don't know about everybody's
That's a
fetish,
fact.
bro. You don't know
Yeah,
about
yeah,
everybody's
I'm pretty
fetish.
And I don't
he's
think that
been-
we would find out about it on a podcast, bro. Come on. You know why they do that?
Publicity.
You know why?
Why?
Because they can get views.
Does she got views?
know
We talking about it right now.
You know her, right? Now you know who
I
she
don't know.
is.
I mean, I don't. I
You've
just seen
seen
her on
her.
Twitter all
Yeah,
day
that's what we
yesterday.
said about Odell
That's
Beckham is that he can't
all you
shit
need
on.
to see her.
Think about it. You didn't even say Odell Beckham had the catch. You didn't say nothing. You said he got shitted on,
Hey,
which
man.
we all know is not true. Well, hope.
Do you know it's true? Do you know? Do you not?
I mean,
I
don't make me say this on the air, but I'll say it on the air. I mean, come on, fan, look at him, bro. Like you think Odell's needs
rather
Christian Door on shitting on him,
Bro.
Christian Door. Fuck is Christian Door?
Yo.
I would rather believe someone that I've been watching for the past 6 years than some random shorty who's broke. I don't want to say broke, but is not as wealthy as him, trying to get more
5
money,
minutes of fame?
trying to get fame,
Yeah.
all that stuff. Like, who you gonna believe? Come on, bro.
Now
man.
the chick that said the thing about the Phoenix Suns. We all believe that.
I mean,
That's
listen, man.
that's believable.
You know why? Because we've all been in the situation where you get offered like, yo, listen, I got 2 shorties. What we gonna do? You know what I'm saying? And it's a team sometimes. It's a team effort. You tell me,
Baby.
so you tell me right now you've never been offered to get topped by another shorty when your man's right there. Everybody right here can say, yeah, that's a fact. I know you, and I know you all been offered that before.
Okay, and right now we're gonna.
I'm being dead ass. I'm being
Nah,
dead ass.
bro. Honestly, you know, things tend to happen after.
All right,
12
so that's
a.m.
why you think
I
it's
don't-
believable.
I can't really remember everything that goes on. You know,
Hypothetically.
Many
you know,
blunts ago.
it's man. It's I just believe her story more than I believe her story.
Oh,
You know what
okay.
I mean, that's
All
all.
right, cool.
It's all. You know.
Listen,
You know,
I
two,
know why I
two,
believe
two,
their
two
story.
is better than 3, bro. Even numbers are better than odds.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a petty.
It says a team sport, man.
it's a team sport sometimes.
My
bro.
man.
Once
Yeah,
in a while, man.
that is wild. It is crazy. Okay, guys, I think it's actually worth mentioning how we actually ended up in this point right here in this room with this beautiful poster behind us. It says 2 weeks notice. All the trials and tribulations we kind of been through, you know, learning new things, kind of going through new experiences. I mean, just from where we started about a year and a half ago, maybe even more time. I know you've been thinking about this for some years. Like, what do you guys got to say about this whole process? You know, because I you know, I feel like I'm battle tested right now with family members. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how do you guys feel about it?
Y'all can go.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Noel. I want to hear how you feel, my boy.
Yo, PK couldn't wait to find the time to say that. Literally.
Mind
Yeah,
them.
it just came out so smooth, though. It came out so smooth.
right,
I want to hear you. I'll piggyback after. I just want to hear you real quick, bro.
I'm gonna talk.
Actually, hold on. PK, we want to hear what you have to say first,
What?
and then he can pick it back off of you.
Okay, I see the wood.
Please.
Honestly, I feel like this has been a good roller coaster ride. I feel like, you know, we went from a completely different dynamic at first with Under the Influence, and we went back and forth from like what we really want to name it, how do we really want to move, what's our real foundation with this whole thing. And I feel like we've really grown, and we've just learned how to really structure everything and be more organized. I mean, we got a lot of people in here. Manzi, Noel, Damani, Happy, Harry, Kofi, Davison, man, Jeff. It's a lot, but
and your brother.
you know, Beanie helping us on the video camera today.
Can't
you
forget
feel
about
me?
family, man. It's
You
blood.
feel me? Always blood, always. But like, it's been a crazy ride, and we're just learning how to really move as one. We're still working on it. It's not easy at all. Well, we're learning new things every single day. But I feel like we're in a better space, and we're really really have a clear sight on like where we want to go with this right now. So.
All right. I think I can answer this question now. How do I feel about the 2 week notice podcast? Definitely saying trust the process is an understatement. Definitely. But I'm enjoying the process. It's definitely different. It's definitely a different process, but I'm enjoying it. I feel like it has to work like this because, Rome wasn't built in a day. So you gotta try things, try and error, and I feel like that's what we've been doing, just trying to figure out, trying to get the right sauce. You feel me?
Yeah.
Trying to get the right sauce, and I feel like it's the pie is starting to heat up. We're adding the right ingredients in there. It's just starting to. At first, it was tasting I don't want to say bitter, but it was a bittersweet taste. Now I feel like it's starting to get more to the sweet side. Like, you know what I mean? So finger licking, but
Niggas eating W's.
some finger licking. But I think we're getting there. Like everyone's figuring out their role and what needs to be done. Sometimes you have to move a couple pieces on the chessboard, but it's chess, not checkers. So you gotta trust the process, and sometimes chess is a very long game. So I feel like we're getting there right now. It started slow, but I think it's definitely about to pick up going into the fall and winter. So I'd say everyone should buckle up on this roller coaster because guess what? It's gonna come fast. Right now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna drop the first couple episodes. It's gonna be slow, but trust me, it's gonna pick up.
I like that chess reference, man. So we're gonna turn the camera and the focus to my man Bobby Fisher right here, the architect.
Honestly, I want to hear. I want to hear what you
me?
say. Yeah, I want to hear what you say.
Yo, honestly, man, this is nothing but fun for me. I don't mind sacrificing the time, effort, energy, like money, whatever it may be, just because like I see the vision that we all have. We all want to get to a certain point, and I feel like the we is better than me. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm an only child, so like I never had nobody else. So I have like a new group of like brothers around me. You know what I'm saying? This is like cool to learn how to work as a team, like not just because your teacher told you so, because you actually want to. You know what I mean?
Right,
so that's
right.
you know what I mean. Like no one's forcing us to be here.
Right.
We don't have no contracts, nothing like that. We literally here because we want to be here. So that's why I feel like it's gonna work because we literally all just want to get better every day.
Word. Yeah, I mean for myself, it's just been crazy, bro. Like honestly, it's been a good crazy though. Like to think about having this many people and having us all have to figure out how to like make schedules, make ideas, make our voices sound good together and stuff like that. Like even coming to learning how to use the audio equipment, like that shit takes time, bro. And like I feel like for the longest, the most like difficult part was us trying to figure out how we want to move and what is our purpose of doing the show and how we're gonna get to it. Because it's like you can come here and just talk about random shit all day, but like
Absolutely.
for me, I felt like the second I realized that like this is just teaching me how to just move in life in general, it kind of made it easier for me to just come and just like figure out what I really want to like. I don't know how to explain it. It's weird. It's a humbling experience though, because like I feel like I wasn't moving as a purpose for a long time. I was just making moves. I wasn't really like understanding that whatever I do when I wake up in the morning till I go to bed, it needs to have some type of purpose behind it. I can't just be roaming around, you know what I'm saying? And this kind of gave me like a little bit of a purpose to like figure out, all right, well, if I'm gonna use my money for this, I'm gonna save it for this, I'm gonna make these calls, I'm gonna try to figure out all these different things, because in the long run, I just see the benefit for us in general. Like if we don't have the greatest podcast, at least I learned mad stuff, you know what I'm saying? And after you're not in school for so long, I felt like there was a couple years where I just wasn't learning that much about me, about my friends, about anything really, you know what I'm saying? And this kind of just helped me like, refocus and get the energy I feel like I needed to kind of get my shit back together. So like, it's cool. I fuck with it.
And not for nothing, this podcast is on the intent to give everyone hope to do what they want to do in life. So for us, now we don't want to be working 9 to 5, 5 to 9, however you want to put it.
Fact.
We want to do our own things, what we like to do, what we have desires and ambitions for and stuff like that. And this podcast is a good first step for us. Like, it's a journey too. It's a new road for all of us. So we're gonna see how it goes. But it's definitely for motivational purposes. It's to help everyone else out there that don't know what they want to do or don't have a purpose yet. have something to look forward to. Like, it's called a 2-week notice because hopefully this can go far, and one day
We put our 2-week
we'll
notice.
put it in our 2-week notice, and at the same time in life, you got to be putting your 2-week notice in somewhere. So hopefully one day it helps. And if not for nothing, I like hearing myself talk. So if people don't want to listen, I'll gladly listen to myself.
Well, the
all
funny
day.
thing
this
about
is
this,
supposed to
right,
be fun. So
is-
it's fun of
It's
first.
me trying to have us do a podcast. You know why I want to do it? It's
Why?
because like I feel like we always want to be like rappers, but we have no bars,
Right.
so we just have to talk shit.
Yeah.
Which just makes you feel good.
Just talk
Well,
your
well
shit.
actually,
You know what I'm saying?
I
Just talk
think
your shit. Talk
I
your
think
shit.
Kofi got bars.
Low key, he be trying to hide it, bro.
He don't have bars. He has a rapper voice.
That's all you need. That's all you need. Fire
write the bars for you.
engineer. You know,
That's it.
That's it, bro. But yeah, man. You know, I like that walking with a purpose. You know, I like the fact that it's kind of putting some organizational structure in our lives and everything. And you know, I'll leave you guys with this. You know, the late great Edward Nightingale said, "A man without goals is like a cruise ship without a destination. Useless." See you guys next week.
Amen. God bless.
Facts. Lakers in 5.
Chill out.